Hello friends, it's your favorite hero Super Annie here, and today I'm going to be sharing a video you've all been requesting for a long time, my makeup routine. It's not so easy to find a great combination of products that transition well from secret identity to fighting crime in about 5 minutes or so. In fact, it's taken me years of experimenting and a few custom creations of my own, but as you can see, the result is worth it because I've got a look that can take me from sidewalk to superhero and back in a flash. I'll be including a list of my favorite products as we go along, so if you see anything you like, head on down to the description and grab it for yourself. With that out of the way, let's get started. I never know when I'll need to throw on my costume to go save the day, so I always give myself a minute to freshen up when that alarm first goes off. Whether I'm on night patrol or running out of a business brunch, I can always start with whatever I've got and just go from there. Just make sure you're conscious enough to be fighting crime, much less putting on makeup. It makes it a lot easier that way. The first thing I always do is start with a quick wash. I store some gentle face cleansing wipes in my super purse at all times. You can pick some of these up at basically any drugstore or shopping center. There have just been too many close calls in my time as a hero to be anything less than prepared, so I personally have quite a stock. If you do find yourself near a bathroom when you get called in, a quick wash with some warm water and soap works well too. Speaking of being prepared, if you're a light-skinned superhero like me, you always want to put on some sunblock before you go out fighting crime. There's nothing like a tan line right across the middle of your face to clue your friends and family in on your secret identity. This bottle of Patriot Paula's American Summer brand sunscreen is great for daily use, which is why the label is peeled off already from as many times as I've used it. And it also doubles as a moisturizing lotion, so it's great for your skin. If I'm headed out for my next big battle with Anxious Annie, I can't deal with a messy face layered with sloppy liquids and sprays. That's why I skip right to using this all-natural, mineral-based formula that Quantum Annie brings me from the year 2125. It's 100 years ahead of its time, literally. Unfortunately, unless I want to mess with the space-time continuum, I can't reveal the brand name or sell it in my shop, so I'm sorry, friends. I wish I could though, because I use this product all the time. It's so simple and consistent. I just apply an even coating of powder across my whole face, and using complex nanotechnology, it automatically adjusts to my skin tone, smooths over pores and blemishes, and maintains a healthy glow for 3 weeks straight. Plus, it stays in place even if you're in the heat of a battle to save the world, so I don't have to worry about transferring. I know I'm never going back to a 21st century look. Because of the design of my superhero mask, I don't really have to worry about my eyebrows because as soon as I get geared up, they're hidden away. Usually just for consistency's sake and in case I need to change back to my street clothes quickly, I do a simple fill in my eyebrows, but only if I'm not in a super hurry. Work smarter, not harder, friends. That's the technological way. Any smudge-proof eyebrow gel works for me and should work great for you as well. Next, let's add some eyeshadow. I was lucky enough to have collaborated with the biggest name in superhero cosmetics, Hero Glam Plus, and we worked together to come up with this beautiful palette of soft metallic golds and corals that I call Superhero Shimmer. As you can see, I use it all the time. Generally, I will stick to these shiny neutrals because they give me a nice basic look that will stand up to any costume changes I might need to make in the future. I will admit though that I usually don't have time to do more than a quick swipe with my finger. Don't at me, Hero Glam, But I do try to run my eyeshadow brush over it once or twice to do some blending when I can. Our next step is eyeliner. Like many of you out there, I had a hard time getting my eyeliner straight and even when I first started dabbling in makeup and cosmetic arts. But ever since I installed my custom targeting system into my eyeliner brush, I had a much easier time applying it. This product is not sold on my website yet though, because I tried to put in a few different types of wing shapes and styles so that I had some options for what my look would come out as. And well, let's just say I looked more like emo Batman than Super Annie for a while. Once I get the bugs out of the system, I'll be sure to share it with you, friends. But until then, I stick with this basic look and a waterproof, sweat-proof liquid eyeliner pen that works just as hard as I do. After that, it's a little standard waterproof mascara and the eyes are done. If I've got a few more seconds at this point, I like to throw on a little laser repelling blush. It's not often that it comes in handy, but you never know when a supervillain might be throwing something new at you, so it's always safe to wear a little extra protection. Just apply some color to the cheeks, allow the repellent to calibrate, and then go back over it with a bigger blush to blend it into the rest of your face. Boom, all set. The last step in my superhero makeup routine is, of course, lipstick. This lipstick crayon in Patriot Pink is actually one of Patriot Paula's collaborations with Hero Glam Plus. And you know I always love to support my super teammates. It's a really beautiful subtle pink, which I honestly did not expect from Paula, but I absolutely love it. And I wear it all the time, even when I'm not out fighting crime. It's easy to apply, battle resistant, and it works so well with the rest of my look. There we go. I just slap on my mask and I'm ready to save the world. In just a few minutes, I'm able to pull together a look that is both fabulous and functional. No supervillain's going to stop me when I'm this fierce. And in a pinch, I can transition back to civilian life and protect my secret identity with no problem. Speaking of my secret identity, this video is sponsored by Invisimask, the video encoding software that deters facial recognition software so well that you might as well be invisible. It's great for superheroes and super friends alike. Use it for concealing identities across the internet, from blurring out passers-by in the backgrounds of your promotional programming to keeping your secret identity really secret, like I'm using in this video.
Oh, cheese and crackers! I really thought I had her that time.
Invisimask, security shielding for your super secrets. Thanks for watching, super friends, and we'll see you next week.
The products demonstrated in this video are entirely theoretical. Super Annie does not endorse attempting recreations or reverse engineering her products and will not be held liable for viewers' death or injury. Please do not attempt to add targeting software to your makeup tools or point lasers at your face. Any copyrights that are registered after this video has been published should not be considered infringed upon per the International Space-Time Regulational Agency Intellectual Property Code 145.2.